let's just make sure it's like recording and stuff like that. So hey, what's going on? This is Good Ass Conversations. Today is October 15th, 2025, and I'm here today with Sam. What's up, Sam?
What's up, Tay? What's up, Taylor?
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. We got Taylor Perry in the house.
Pierre.
Taylor Pierre in the house. But how you doing, Taylor?
I'm doing okay, man. It's like a lot going on right now. So, but you know, it's just like it's cool to see you and like kick it for a minute.
Yeah. Just doing a lot of things, doing a lot of crazy stuff.
Just trying to figure shit out, man. Like, you know, unemployed right now, so like looking for work. And,
Are you still doing the screen developing?
Screen printing?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for a company. You know, like I'm doing it for myself.
Your stuff is great. The Good Ass Conversations logo.
Oh, you like it?
I love it.
The leopard?
Yeah.
So like I did like a bunch of doodles. I did 100 doodles because I was just trying to, what's the word? Like iterate on ideas. And that was like the 101 doodle I did. And it just looked silly. So I was just like, I'm gonna go with it. Like,
I love your style. The show up for yourself sticker is one of my favorites on my iPad.
Oh, thank you, man.
And when you first gave it to me, it wasn't really like didn't really speak to me yet.
Yeah.
But you know, one day it just like show up for yourself, like it just clicks, you know.
That's what's up, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, man, like, what would you say are like your primary mediums that you like to work in?
Well, I like to invest in new mediums all the time. So TikTok is pretty dangerous. But I would say that my most comfortable medium is mixed media, which is like usually ink and markers, and most recently alcohol markers.
Oh, really?
But I've had like one of those clear alcohol brushes.
Like the blender?
Yeah, like a few years back, and I thought about, you know, like this is what alcohol markers are like, right? I mean, so I love to dilute with the alcohol marker and blend on usually like wood or canvas. I don't really like the soft canvas. I like plank wood, like wooden panel.
Really?
Wooden panel canvases. That's what I like. It's just hard to prime. Not without a roller though.
Yeah. You don't like get down on paper like that?
When I was younger, it would be paper, but nowadays I'm trying to like. I lose a lot of my paper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, moving around a lot.
Yeah.
Giving it out.
Yeah.
Giving my art out. Yeah, because it's gonna sit in the storage. Might as well let it be on someone's wall.
Yeah, I feel you. Like if someone's interested in it, a lot of the time, sometimes it's nice just to be able to like move it in that direction instead of just keeping a lot of it for yourself.
Yeah.
Like I think it's great to like keep like a archive or like a record of what you've made. But then also, I think it's also, for me, like I appreciate when I don't have like a lot of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah, I'm trying to like understand who I am as an artist. Well, even material wise, I collect a lot, but I call myself a minimalist. But I'm just obsessed with the materials, just like I am obsessed with camping gear.
Oh yeah? Do you go camping a lot?
I don't go camping a lot, but I love the design and simplicity that they come up with camping gear. They're always moving around.
Yeah. What's like your favorite piece of camping gear?
I would say like a spoon with like a tool, you know, like tool features, not like knives attached, but like screw, like holes for like different nuts and stuff like that.
So you like one tool that has a variety of functions?
Yeah. I guess that's why they call me Swiss Army Sam.
Is it for real?
No, they don't call me that. I call myself that.
Yeah.
Well, because I have so much material, like, and it's hard sometimes to actually decide what medium to choose.
Yeah.
But the more I familiarize myself with my material, I think it, whenever I'm in the middle of a project, I reach out for it because I know what effect it has. Yeah, just like well, it's not just like Procreate, because Procreate's not like textile.
Yeah, Procreate is different.
It's hard to understand like the flat versus like the flat, and then it still has texture, like the brush, and it's a flat surface, but it produces texture to the eye, but it's not physically.
Yeah, like to me, Procreate is like I don't know how to say it, like more cerebral. And it's interesting that you have like such a tactile response to like your materials.
Yeah.
It's like you're talking about sort of like the grain of the paper, the grain of the wood, and then like how your tool interacts with like what you feel that surface is.
Yeah, and I've gone through my journey with paper.
Yeah.
Well, not like very detailed, but like understanding the stocks and like how the ink bleeds through different companies, and like like the opaque brand, and there's certain common brands that you can just grab off of the shelf at Walmart or Office Depot. Just familiarizing myself with those brands, because you're gonna find those brands everywhere. You can't just bring a whole roll, your own personal roll everywhere.
Yeah, when I went down to Mexico with Juan, just like TJ, I was like, let's go to the art stores and stuff like that, because I was curious to see like what's easy to find, what's there to find. And we just went to like a couple, and I was like, oh shit, like we have it so good like in San Diego.
It's true.
There's so many different materials and tools like available to us. And then combined with the internet and being able to order from the internet, it made me think about like tools and materials in a different way. And I've always thought about like lack of access.
Yeah.
Because like I've been through not being able to afford things.
Yeah.
And then now I'm at this point where it's like I've accumulated things over years, like little tools and stuff like that. So now I have like all these tools I can use, and I'm not even like super familiar with a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I have an abundance of like tools and materials now, or at least tools, and that's cool. But then like I'm also like curious, it's like, because right now you're going through like a stage of transition where like you're moving, and it makes you think about like all your shit.
Yeah.
And I've gone through that stage like many times, and
like TSA, like what do they approve?
Yeah, for real, dude.
Because I was trying to travel to Texas, but keeping considering my French easel. Like I don't know I just know that I need to understand the measurements that they approve. Yeah. This is a big old crazy easel with tools inside. Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna approve it. So I took a bus instead, because the bus doesn't really have a TSA like that.
Yeah, for now. You know what I'm saying?
For now, yeah.
Yeah, like that's dope. Like do you love your easel? Like
I love my easel. I don't love the one with the 4 legs. I mean, I know there's a name for it, but the one with the 3 legs, I think that one's called the French easel. Well, that one's definitely more lighter with the one less leg, a few less pieces of wood. Definitely make it more possible for me to travel with it.
That's dope.
Walk a mile with it. It feels humbling, but I love it.
That's what's up. Have you ever done plein air painting, like painting outside?
No, I have not yet, but I want to. And I've been trying to for like 7 years now.
Oh, really?
But there hasn't been like the need. If it's like this specific subject is like, to me, it's like whenever you're living with your parents, like you don't need to look for a job. That's how I feel
Sometimes.
with the easel and the painting. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
For some people.
If they're sheltering you all the way, then you don't need to be out there. But I want to be out there. Well, sadly, because of the money, and I love entertaining people.
Oh, really?
If I had the choice to entertain people without getting paid, but still being able to feed myself and live, I would.
Yeah.
So I guess a cruise ship would be good as
You
an
could try
entertainer.
it, yeah.
They have portrait artists on the Norwegian cruise line.
Really?
Yeah, and
You ever think about doing that?
I just recently, somebody sent me a link, and I saw it. I need to get my passport. That's what I'm working on right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, today I'm gonna take my passport picture at Walgreens.
Oh, dope. Yeah, man. Like, I hope that works out. Like, do you have an interest to like do traveling right now?
I want to travel. I want to travel to Brazil.
Oh, Brazil. That's the only place I've been to outside the country besides Mexico. Like, I went to a small town north of São Paulo, and then I've been to like Salvador. So
Yeah, I'm trying to go because of
I love Brazil.
There's some people that some friends that I met here from São Paulo that
dope.
talk about the street, and it's called. I'm probably gonna botch it.
I butcher. I butcher.
It's
Portuguese all the
Beco de Batman,
time. Okay.
which is a Batman street.
It's all Batman.
It's not all Batman. It's like graffiti.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a street filled. I want to see it. I want to like walk it. To be surrounded, like the walls around you to be all art from local people.
Yeah.
You don't really get that. I mean, in a gallery, I guess.
Well, it's like where I'm from in Dallas. There used to be a huge graffiti scene, and it actually got cranked down because they were so. You know about it?
No, probably radical and
Yeah, they were crazy. Like, so the graffiti artists in Dallas all got together and created a website called FuckDallasPolice.com, and they would do graffiti and post to the website. And then it made the police so upset that they lobbied with the mayor to turn graffiti into like a felony offense in Dallas. So they shut down the website. They cracked down on a lot of graffiti artists. But there used to be like a part of Deep Ellum that was covered in murals, and there used to be a tunnel in Deep Ellum that they paved over, and the tunnel was full of murals. So when you drive through it, there'd be murals on both sides. You know, Dallas doesn't really need a fucking tunnel, but they're like, we're gonna gentrify this area and rechange everything. So they just sealed the tunnel on both sides, and now you just drive over it.
What?
Yeah, so it's just like
That's
this
crazy
thing
how they-
under the surface.
that they blocked off.
But I love Brazilian art. Like, before I decided to get into visual art, because I never thought that I could do it initially, these two painters who are brothers, Os Gemos, or the brothers from Brazil, they inspired me to pursue developing my own art because I thought their art was so beautiful, so interesting.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like your art definitely gives off a little bit of Brazilian vibes. Like the
I feel
face.
like you're glazing.
Like the face, like the facial features and the, like the clothing and the palette.
Yeah. Well, it's like I've never thought about like using, like different cultural aesthetics from Brazil as like, inspiration for pieces. But now that you said that, like I'm gonna consider. It's like
to me, it's because you got people dancing and very expressive faces.
Well, there's just like that whole like Afro-Latin influence in Brazil. It's just like a huge mixing pot. Like there's Japanese, there's Italian, there's German, stuff like that. But there's like a lot of like Afro influence in Brazil, and it's just so cool, man. Like
That's cool. I didn't know that was the reason why you started developing art. Well,
It's part of it. It's like I would consider them one of like my main inspirations, like one of my main OG inspirations. Cause like I was just down bad, man. I was like going through it, and I was watching this old art show called Art 21, and they had like a special on the twins, and I was like, this is fucking lit.
I need to bug your brain more about whenever I get bored. I need to contact you about a new show.
Sure, bro. Well, I don't think they make it anymore. You know, it's like.
Well, I could probably find it on something.
I think it's on YouTube. You know, if not, like I'll send you something. But like, yo, how did you get into making like visual art or like making creative work in general? Was it always something like that you did, or?
Yeah, I've always done art, and I remember growing up, well, being a kid, and my mom. We were at a football game, and I would be inside the bleachers, like on the. You know how you, as a kid, you can like make a desk with the bleachers, and you're facing the opposite way, and everyone's facing that way. And I'm just drawing, and everybody's like, "Woo!" And I'm over here trying to figure out what I can get out of this, whatever, a pencil or crayon. I think it's because I remember being so fascinated with cartoons and 2D art. Well, at the time I didn't understand what 2D art was, but I understood that there was a line between your hand and, you know, the background. And I would be so fascinated, like looking at my own hand, like, am I a cartoon? Like, is there a line between the background in live, you know, like out here? It's just like things to hold on to, like questions that I had. And the reason why I kept drawing.
That's dope. What were some of your favorite cartoons back in the day?
A lot of the cartoons that I watched were from PBS Kids.
Okay, like Arthur?
Yeah, Arthur and I remember Judge Judy the mostly.
Judge Judy?
Because it would be afterwards. But yeah, Channel 8. And a lot of like cartoon shows with like math involved.
Really? Okay. So like educational cartoons.
Yeah, educational.
Do you remember any of them? Like
one was called Cyberspace or something like that.
Cyberspace.
And it was so cool. They had an antagonist, and there was these kids trying to find this hacker. His name was Hacker, and he's hacking the whole world, I guess. And they had to solve, his puzzles.
Crazy.
But it was a cool, colorful, dark, kind of like gave off a little bit of darkness, which is cool to me.
Yeah. Oh, so like dark things interest you?
Yeah, like curious, like Courage the
Cowardly Dog.
Yep, Courage the Cowardly Dog was really cool for me, and claymation.
Oh, so is it like when you say dark, are you talking about things that have like a dark subject matter, or things that are like optically dark, like they have?
I think both. Yeah, like palette and optically dark. Yeah, everything. Like Nightmare Before Christmas. Definitely a classic.
You like James and the Giant Peach?
Yes. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I know that if I watch it, I'm gonna make something dope, like a. Yeah,
I feel like it's visually interesting. I don't feel like it's like as engaging as Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch it? I don't remember if it's claymation, but Corpse Bride.
Yeah, Corpse Bride's good too.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I like? Did you ever watch Fantastic Mr. Fox?
That one is so creepy. It's like
really?
A little bit
creepy
to me. Okay. Well, my friend introduced it to me not that long ago, like about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I was stuck on it. My eyes were stuck on it because the way that it all looks, like the eyes and the eyelids and the darkness in between. Like they all had eye makeup on, but their claymation is just like creepy, and the detail of the curls in the flesh and the hair.
Yeah. Have you seen Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio?
Oh no, probably not.
Oh, that one is sick.
Like morbid sick?
No, it's like well, yeah, it's sort of dark. It's like a little bit gothic.
Yeah. That sounds dope, though.
But it's like it's in
claymation.
It's like a mix of claymation and digital.
Yeah.
But it's really good. Like it's on Netflix, or was, and I don't know if there's like an original Spanish version too. But like I just watched the visuals. It's so cool.
That's so cool. I need to write that down. I love Pinocchio, the story. You know, the classic one.
Well, like I feel like the OG from Disney is sort of like creepy. You know,
it's a creepy story.
Like part of my childhood and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But I feel like I like Del Toro's Pinocchio better than the OG Disney Pinocchio.
Let me look that up at Del Toro.
Yeah.
Let me just write it down.
So when you draw, like, what kind of stuff do you like to draw? Or paint, you know, like what kind of
I like faces, but when I was younger I liked to do a lot of calligraphy. Not calligraphy, but bubble letters.
Okay, yeah.
So I would just do bubble letters for like 10 years, and then I started to do faces because my mom liked Betty Boop.
Oh yeah.
So I started drawing Betty Boop for her, and then the faces just stuck. And I think I'm going from faces to landscapes because I'm not familiar with landscapes. I could do a landscape. I understand what a landscape is, but I want to bring out the color that I love in a landscape. Like emphasize the point of view that I have. That's what I would like to practice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How do you feel like your point of view is? How do you define it personally? When you're looking at landscapes, what do you notice, or what are you interested in bringing out?
I like a lot of shiny things. My favorite color is turquoise, and I saw a picture. I see pictures all the time where people capture the window in between a shore, like a wave. A window that the sun is shining through, and it gives off this light, super light turquoise. You know, it's like shiny, you know, because it's a wave. And it's so glittery and beautiful. Blues. Yeah. I want to capture that with the shore and the blue and the sky. All the different blues.
Oh, cool. So like you're attracted to like turquoise and blues, and I would assume like where green meets blue and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't really like. But I'm not really. I don't like to blow off like the colors. Like I love all colors, and I like to consider all colors. But I like to use the lighter, like pastels. But when it comes to the darker pastels, I think about like galaxies and stuff. Like I want to draw a galaxy when I pick up a darker blue or a darker green, like a foresty one.
Have you ever thought about doing sort of like Gothic style art with brighter colors?
Not really. When you say Gothic style art, I think of like cathedrals.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that has a basis in Gothic. Like that's where the term comes from, you know, like.
So like pillars and stuff?
Well, the archways, but I feel like we're talking about A Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, that's very tied to like the Gothic style.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. It reminds me of if you're talking about that, it reminds me of like the Mad Hatter and his outfit. Yeah, like a lot of like colorful and like Gothic and
actually.
I would do that, but I'm kind of more interested in right now doing portraits in rainbow Cool. And I've seen a lot of. It's not like a patented style because anyone could do it, but I want to do it where there's more vibrancy. Like that I've seen, everyone has like a specific. It's not like it's realism that I've seen, like in color portraits, but I want to do it more in depth, like more vibrant and more in depth. Like, you know, I just like to see art and reproduce it in my own way. Not really take credit, but just because I have the ability to do that, I want to do that. But I'm trying to stray away from replicating things.
I feel you, like have something more personal.
Yeah. I like being a scholar, like in like I like observing the piece, like light, the principle of light and the colors. I'm trying to understand that more. But it's hard to understand that when it's like the subject is a girl. And
that's distracting?
It's not distracting to me. I mean, like, if someone else was looking at me drawing a girl, they're gonna be like, oh, he's,
Yeah.
But I'm looking at, like, I like to draw figures. I like to draw women. Yeah. And it's a part of our culture.
Yeah.
And I feel like, observing what you like is really, it's what you like.
Yeah, and I also think it's important to like draw what's fun.
Yeah.
And draw or like, create things that are fun for you, So I feel like that's one of the oldest subjects in art, It's like the opposite sex or, whatever occupies your interests.
Yeah.
I feel like, women are typically associated with beauty. So like
conventionally, beautiful. Yeah. I would love to get out of the conventionally beautiful like art pieces.
Yeah.
Because it'll be great for me. It'll be great for me to
So what would that. Be like So in expanding, what would be like unconventional beauty depicted in a portrait? Like, what does that look like? What kind of people or subjects are you interested in sort of like exploring?
I guess finding the most, unconventional faces and making them. It's hard because drawing portraits for a company, like Legoland, you start to cloud your, like, the conventional is like the hallmark, like it's the brand. Like drawing conventional, like, because a lot of people want you to draw them pretty.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of people say that. Like, a lot of women come up to me and say, draw me not like how I am and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, you want me to draw you pretty? I guess so. We're all clouded by conventional, like our points of view of what is pretty.
Well, I think everybody has their own personal definition, and then there's mainstream definitions based on like where you live and what you grew up in. And sometimes those are at odds and sometimes those are aligned.
Yeah.
But then when you're interacting with a bunch of people, because I wanted to talk to you about doing caricatures at a company, it seems like very demanding, and then you have to do stylized drawings like on a timetable.
Yeah.
So it's like people are asking you to draw them pretty.
Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, because I have my own eye, and then you just filter it into what the brand is, and then you filter it to what they want. Mm-hmm. Well, it's a lot of like taking everybody into consideration. At Legoland, the way that they train you, you're drawing kids mostly, because it's a kids amusement park, and kids don't want you to draw them like super crazy.
Yeah.
But adults want you to draw them super crazy sometimes. Mm-hmm. But if there's no communication about that, I'm gonna draw you conventionally, like normal. I mean, I'm not gonna say normal because just standard. I guess you could say. How words are so sensitive in these subjects.
Yeah, and especially like when you're dealing with a brand, like words and what you say are important.
Yeah.
Especially when you're representing the brands. And I think some artists have the ability to adapt to different brands, just like animators. There's like a group of people who are all adopting or adapting to one specific style, which is sort of amazing to me.
Yeah.
But then I can also understand like personal frustration versus like adapting to a style versus someone's innate style. I don't think everybody has the ability to collaborate like that.
Yeah.
I think it's really beautiful when people can, but also I can probably see frustration.
Right.
So I think it's cool that like you're able to
Adapt a little
adapt to that style, like you have that range.
Yeah, I'm getting familiar with it. I met so many artists in the company that were so amazing.
Oh, cool.
And you would think that they're amazing. That they're so humble too.
Yeah.
It's crazy because the company keeps them like thinking that they're not good. Like it's definitely in every specific, in every company, you know how everybody keeps you.
Generally speaking.
Generally
There's
speaking.
an upper ceiling sometimes.
Yeah. But that's what goes on. Yeah. It's really, what I like about coming to California from Texas is that in Texas, well, like the tattoo artists, the tattoo atmosphere, there's a lot of like people adapting to everything. Because you're not gonna ask them, well, like, I don't know, there's so different scenarios for different tattoo artists, but coming to California, I had my own taste of the artists' flash art and how they can bring their world and their style to the table. And I feel like it's so strong how they create their flash. It feels like it's like they can't ever imitate it, or even anyone else. I mean, I understand that they can imitate it, but it would be hard for me to imitate, and you to imitate, or people that usually imitate things all the time. Their world, they totally like personalize their style of
That's dope.
flash art.
It's really cool to me.
Yeah, so when I go back to Texas, I'm gonna create my own style of flash art. So I have something to bring to the table instead of being adaptable to everything.
Well, I think that's already within you. It's like
I just need to show, like outward, like frame it and put it on the wall so people can be like.
I was listening to something yesterday, and they were referring to thinking as like muscles. Like exercising parts of your brain. And I think the same comes to different ways of expressing creativity and, drawing. It's like you just gotta exercise that muscle. And, I'm sort of stoked to see like where your stuff goes from here.
I have so many, I'm ambitious about all these industries within art that there's so much potential, but it's not gonna be potential if I don't actually do anything with it.
Well, yeah, man, and also it's just like you only have so much time.
Yes.
And energy, and like
10 years is a big block in someone's life. So 10 years goes by, and you're like, what did I show for it?
Well, it's like I notice when you're also just trying to. Are you good at like making art during periods of survival?
I don't think so. I've been surviving like all my life, not really like in the sense of like what you would think. Mentally, but I've made art through it. So I think I'm an artist.
You're an artist, bro.
Well, you know what it sounded like you were like questioning.
It's just like some people are really good at making art when like they've got a bunch of shit going on, or like shit is not going well. Like for me, I notice like I can make art like in different scenarios. I make better art when I have a certain amount of a sense of security,
Me too. Me too.
And then from talking with people like Marcos, it's also like the idea of like, and Juan too, like time, like how do you utilize time? And
like the muscle, how do you use your muscles?
Yeah, because it's like, and going back and listening to some of the stuff I talked about with Juan, he was talking about opportunity cost with making art. You know, like, what can I do with this amount of time? Because if I'm not producing at a certain level, is it even worth my while?
Yeah.
And for me, like, I have goals and I've had aspirations and stuff like that, and I continue to chip away at those things. But I'm also just like interested in recovering like a sense of like fun and joy and exploration in my art.
Yeah.
And also like the ability to like share it with other people, because I think I had the belief that like in order to be creative or make some of my best stuff, like I had to be solo. And like I'm still figuring out like the solitude versus being around other people and being creative aspects, because I think there's different dimensions to it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like I like to talk, and I feel like art is communication, and I want to share some of those conversations, but also like I need clarity in like what I want to talk about sometimes, because I can also just fucking ramble.
Yeah, we can like put some paint on a canvas and just go at it.
Yeah, so I'm like curious just for you, it's like, what do you think would be like the most enjoyable in terms of like the different routes that you could take? Like, what have you found the most
Comfortable? That like in between?
No, what have you enjoyed the most out of like all the different like mediums and expressions that you've tried?
That's a hard question, because I've considered trying to make an art style.
Good.
Well, it's already made, like, which is the where they split a portrait or a subject on a paper into different mediums, like a pie.
Oh, crazy.
Or like, you know, like 4 squares.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure.
So you really want to push mixed media.
Yeah.
You want to do like a synthesis.
It's because I have
cool.
my iPad, and I was like, I like to do them all, and I don't want to be limited to them, and I don't limit myself because I'm mixed media.
Dude.
So that's
mixed media is literally like the fusion.
Yeah. So I was considering just making a portrait of something, like, you know, like Virgin Mary, and pieing it out, like splitting it up into, this one's gonna be in color, in pencil, color pencil. This is gonna be all chalk. It's gonna be charcoal. This is gonna be digital. So when I do scan it, I can do the digital part on my iPad.
Oh, cool.
Just continue, and then it'll be finished.
Yeah.
But it'll be hard to, once I develop it, and once I find a good printing shop to develop large scale stuff, I'm gonna learn to then make, you know, texturize the prints.
Oh, cool.
Like finish the prints.
Make
it look like it's an actual piece, like a one of one, or an original.
Yeah. I was
That's
talking
what I
with
would
my
like
neighbor.
to do.
Sorry.
You're good.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I was talking with my neighbor, and he really thinks like the future of a lot of things is like one of ones.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Because the value decreases when you made so many, like money.
Well, I don't think like money like decreases like the more that you generate, because it's like gold. Like gold and silver have continued to be valuable, and we perceive it as like a limited resource, and while it is, like there's less of it than air, you know, we continue to find it, you know.
Yeah, but I appreciate those questions. Those questions really push me to continue to do art.
Yeah, bro.
Because not everybody asks any of those questions.
Well, like that's why I like the podcast, because really it's like a way for me to learn.
Yeah.
And like, while I get to rambling sometimes, like this whole journey is a way for me to like learn, so I can improve my own practice and process. And, you know, it's also about life. You know, it's like I want to see like the homies and the people I know, like especially creatives, because I feel like there's taking care of the regular stuff, like paying the bills and, you know, feeding yourself and having like a solid place to live and yeah, right? And but there's also like that creative expression that needs to be satisfied. And it's interesting to see when certain people are like more in the flow of it. And
more in tune,
yeah. Because I know like the different levels and the different ebbs and flows. So I just want to see like the homies like living, you know?
Yeah, living, yeah. And it's cool to have it as it's like a capsule, you know, like a time capsule. These videos, when these artists are in the specific time that they're in the specific projects.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah,
good.
in terms of like learning and getting to like observe, even though it's sort of like a flood, you know, now it's sort of like a great time to be an artist because there's all this like
problematic.
Well, I was just
Pain.
talking about in terms of like being able to check out each other's work.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I feel like there's a lot of accessible art out there if you're looking for it. There's a lot of really interesting, innovative ideas and creativity out there if you're looking for it.
It's true. What really messes with me though is the exposure to AI art.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like most of my body tells me that you should quit art because the ideas that people want, well, like the part of me that's salesy, the salesy person part of me says you should quit art because you're not gonna make any money out of it. Because look at this AI. Look what it created. But the part of me that loves art and, you know, is in love with art tells me that AI couldn't take this any further. Yeah. AI showed you what it could do, and that was its limit. Mm-hmm. And from there on, the artist can take it, you know, further or wherever you want to go.
Well, you know, my mom sent me like a clip recently. It was like Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever his name is. And to paraphrase, it's like, you know, ideas come to you and you live your life. Like nobody will be able to express those ideas or your life like you can. Mm-hmm. You know, so like you're a one of one.
Yeah.
And
it's true.
Unless like we're having a conversation about like multiverses and shit like that, which is different. But it's like, you know, this is your life and only you can make your art. So it's gonna be unique to you. Well, like the machines can imitate it, you know, you'll still be at the forefront of like everything that you're capable of, and then they'll just be copying. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I think asking the question like, what does art do for you? Because yeah, I think you're good at getting clients. You know, we've talked about doing commissions and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And you know, aside from making money, like what does art do for you?
It's definitely an outlet, like music. When I do music.
Do you feel like your music has some of the same themes as your visual art?
Well, I tend to stick with sad love songs, but on my artwork, I don't think I don't think it's any like comparable similarities.
Have you ever tried to like approach making visual art like you approach making music, or vice versa?
Sometimes, like it's just like learning a new medium and learning a new song. I could say that those are in that way similar, but they are totally different. Well, I mean, they're very expressive, both expressive. But I like learning songs. I'm not really a composer, like I would like to say.
Yeah.
But so learning songs, I'm not really creating. I'm just trying to take the words that the vocalist said and have myself say it, like, and let it out how they meant it.
Yeah.
because whenever you listen to a song, the way you feel, like it's relatable. You just feel relatable to it, and like, damn, like it's like I thought about that, like be feeling that way. That's how I like to feel, like bring it back, reminiscing those feelings.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I like to reminisce in sadness a lot. I mean, I think
like
it's beautiful.
melancholy?
Yeah. I think it's beautiful because to me, I like to feel, and sadness makes me feel. Like sad songs makes me feel something.
Do you like romanticize sadness sometimes?
I can deny it, but I think so. Yeah. The sadness is yeah, I'm addicted to it.
Yeah, for me personally, I try not to do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, me too.
At the same time, like, to each their own, you know, like.
Yeah. My ex told me, you know, like, that my feelings it's not something that you should deny at all.
Yeah, I think it's healthy to express feelings.
Yeah, and I'm learning to open up to myself, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
The process of being expressive to yourself, because it's crazy because I'm expressive to myself in art and music. Like I can sing my heart out and paint my ass off, but when I actually am sad, I can't seem to express that to myself. Like I'm taking out the layers, like the onion layers.
Yeah, man.
Eventually I'll get, in tune.
Oh yeah. So like, you've done a variety of different kinds of things for work to like pay the bills and stuff like that. What are some of the different kinds of jobs that you've had that you use to like pay the bills?
Well, mostly restaurant industry.
Yeah.
Hospitality. Being a server. I was in the back too. I love service. I love cooking for people.
Yeah.
So I would find myself being in service of hospitality. Yeah. To make money.
I feel you.
I love talking to people.
No, go ahead.
I love talking to people. Yeah, people. Being on the cruise ship when I was in Alaska.
Yeah.
There's people from everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna. You know how they say it takes who you know. I'm gonna meet somebody out there, whoever it is. I'm just gonna be glad to meet them, and then maybe there's some opportunities that they help me with. I'm not gonna look for opportunities. I just let my life unravel.
Bring opportunities to you. Yeah, I like that.
Because it takes who you know, but you can create your own future. I'm just gonna let them both unravel.
Balance in between the two.
Yeah, because it's easy to ask for a job and get to know people.
Yeah.
When you want to. Yeah.
Something I've been asking people, and I feel like maybe you might be able to engage with this question, is like, how have you experienced creativity as a service?
That's a big one for me.
Like, because like doing commissions and then doing portraiture for other people, like that's definitely like, doing design work, doing pet portraits, that's creativity as a service.
Yeah.
Like, how does that occur for you? Like, what's been your experience with that?
Well, learning about perspective. I don't really know about perspective drawing because I haven't really, what is the word? Practiced it.
Yeah.
But when drawing faces, I've learned to like a little bit of perspective, like 3.4 views and straight view. I think I love to draw, like just the service of catering to someone. What your pet looks like to me is awesome.
Oh, cool.
It's like magical, and I love to hear their reactions. Yeah.
Have you been on the receiving end of like creativity as service?
No, I never would get the opportunity because I didn't have the money to. But the closest thing I got to supporting artists is when I get off work and I'd go to the artist alley.
Yeah.
And I love stickers, so I'd go to all the booths and buy all their stickers. And
I like stickers too, man.
Yeah, I felt like that was my way of giving to my art community the way that I want my art community to give to me. Even though I didn't really like the stickers or whatever, they designed it, and it's like that's their art, and I'm taking it. What? Yeah. For $2, $5? It adds up though.
It absolutely does, man. Like, hypothetically speaking, like, what would be like an ideal or like something you'd love to receive, like as creativity as service?
As a creative service, I want, like, if you're asking me, I want a fashion rep. I want someone to help me in my wardrobe for just to express myself as an artist.
A stylist?
Yeah, stylist.
Interesting.
Because as a man, you know, like, we don't really get like to express ourselves as artists, but for women it's much easier. I mean, like, because, you know, the hair is a medium, like coloring it. But for men, we're all up, you know, like shaved and tight and high, and we can't really color our hair like that. I mean we can. I feel like
your occupation, the industry definitely caters to women more than men, for sure.
Yeah, so I can't really color my hair, and people be like, "Oh, you're an artist because you have colorful hair." But for women, they're like, "You're an artist, you have colorful hair." Yeah. So I'm trying to find pieces of clothing that represent me, not me as a doorman or
not you as a profession.
Yeah, not me as a profession, but me as myself. And I have yet to find my pieces. It could be like overalls with a very colorful button-down long sleeve shirt. I just need to figure it out.
That's what's up. If you were like trying to evolve like your service of creativity for others, like what would be like the first step, or what would be like the ideal of the evolution of like
my services?
Or just like, you know, what's like a hypothetically ideal situation?
I would want to invest in my booth, man, and my vendors'
like
booth.
Vending?
Yeah, because I have this little like setup that I've seen once before. Like, I have the idea, but then I saw it, you know, somebody have the idea, which was, you know, like doing digital art at a table. I saw this creator doing digital art at a table. But they had a TV, they had a monitor, and then they had their iPad, and they're mirroring.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they were doing portraits of, like, she had a printer and her iPad, and she was doing sticker portraits of cars at a car show.
That's wild.
That's what I wanted to do at the pier for like Simpsons, but not specifically Simpsons.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is that I was going to offer. Simpson being like cool. An idea of something.
That's cool. I feel like, you know, if you keep pushing, like, you'll find it with like your exploration of like mixed media, you know? And it's just like the idea of like having a total unit, like the whole system, almost like your palette, you know, but like expanded slightly, this collapsible to take with you.
Yeah, and being around the vendors in Artist Alley,
really cool.
Seeing the struggle, they would all bitch about setting up and breaking down. I just want to have that experience already.
I feel like there's like a way to make it so like setting up and breaking down is easy. You know, like I made it that way for myself, because my favorite thing about vending is just talking to people. And I noticed when I stopped focusing on selling and just like having a good time talking to people, like I had a way better time.
Yeah.
And
yeah, naturally.
You know, I feel like good energy attracts good business sometimes. So just like trying to enjoy things often, I think, brings better relationships or clients.
That's true. True. Yeah, being a vendor, it's hard to be a vendor and the artist. You have to represent in the front of house too. Like, you got to be in a good mindset. You got to be a good salesman. It's a lot of different hats going on.
Well, there's like the persona, you know, because I feel like you can do like an acquired persona through doing sales and then like apply it to art or something like that. Or like a persona that's developed from doing different kinds of industry jobs or like different kinds of occupations and like create a persona. But also just like the idea of like being loose and relaxed and like being yourself and setting it up so it's like, how do I say it? Like when I started vending and like halfway into it, when I started enjoying it more, I didn't need to make those sales. I was just doing it because I appreciate sales and
get your name out there.
Yeah, and I like just talking to people and hearing their stories. So it's like not needing to make sales made it more enjoyable for me. I understand when you got to get your hustle on, but I also think people, or at least like my clients, like my customers, my audience, like my peers, like they're intelligent and they're really good at seeing, like reading things. So it's like, I feel like those people, my people, like they can tell like when I'm being fake. A lot of the time, like in person at least, you know?
Yeah. They're like, what's going on, Tate?
Yeah, it's like, bro, don't come at me like that. So
you're just like, I'm not here right now.
Yeah, so like when I'm just like trying to enjoy the moment, I feel like better things have come to me and just like trying to have a good time.
Yeah, I miss the Artist Alley being what it was.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Have you been there for what it is now? Like, to see
not
what
recently. The last time I went to go check it out was like when Amber and Dee were like hosting some events. I think they still might. But I haven't been back in like a minute because like the times change.
Yeah, I tried to be a vendor at their stuff, but there was no follow-up.
Oh, yeah. On your end or theirs?
On their end. I guess there was like, they were charging.
Yeah.
Right. Like Sato would be like...
Sato is a blessing. He's a cool dude. Like, so much gratitude and thanks to Sato. Like, I wouldn't know most of y'all if it weren't for Sato.
Yeah.
So he's the what brought us all together.
Yeah.
So.
It really is. Is this the wrap up?
Almost, man. I got like 2 more questions.
Okay.
So how do you feel about creativity as performance?
Creativity as performance. I think it could be really a good entertainment source if you have the confidence. Some people just can't really do like people observing them. Yeah. So I guess if you want to do that kind of stuff, just get familiar with being ridiculed. And for like I forget that people aren't used to it and never test it sometimes. And I test it all the time, being an artist, going business to business, giving out my card.
Oh, cool.
I would do it because I have experience doing it, but I forget that people don't ever test that. Being ridiculed. And so whenever you're out there performing, your art, people are gonna not like it. And if you were gonna stop because of it, you just gotta keep going, man. Yeah. You could stop because they don't like it, but the next time, don't stop when they don't like it.
Do you ever fantasize about like being like well received with like your art and creativity?
Is it what?
Fantasize about being well received?
Do I ever fantasize about being well received with my artwork?
Yeah.
No, I think I take the rejection as that a little bit. Because me even coming up to you is like exposure, and so if they give me a compliment, that's cool too, but just the fact that I'm talking to them is great for me because it's exposure. But when they give me a compliment, that's like cream. whipped cream on the top of the ice cream. You know?
That's what's up. Was there anything that you want to just add? Like anything else you want to just throw in?
Anything else? Just don't give up art. I'm telling this for myself because I don't know what else I'd do because it's my life.
Yeah. Well, cool. How can people find you like online?
People can find me online at samrojas.art on Instagram.
.art?
Yeah, .art.
Okay.
Yeah. And Facebook is Sam Juan Rojas.
Sam Juan Rojas?
Yeah, Samuel Juan Rojas.
Cool.
Yeah, I post a lot of stuff on my artwork, the development, the time lapses. I capture those a lot.
Well, bro, thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, man.
Thanks.
And dude, I hope you have like a great trip back.
I appreciate you. Yeah. I appreciate you for having me on the show.
Cool, man.
It was a good ass conversation.
Good ass conversation, bro.